There are plenty of herbs out there to choose from, but chives stands out for several reasons. First, they're incredibly hardy. Once you plant them, they'll often come back year after year with very little fuss. Two or three clumps can provide you with fresh green flavor for many seasons. Plus, how would you eat a loaded baked potato without chives? Chives are also a gardener's friend. Their flowers are not only beautiful, but they attract pollinators like bees and butterflies. Having chives in bloom nearby can help increase pollination rates in your vegetable garden, which means more tomatoes, cucumbers, squash for you. Thanks for joining me today. Give me a thumbs up and help others find my content. When people say chives, they usually mean this one, common garden chive. They are related to onions and garlic. These are the classic slender green tubes you'll see in the grocery stores and for recipes. They have a mild onion flavor and produce those pretty pom pom flowers in late spring to summer. Although many times you just see chives labeled as chives, there are several named varieties. Nellie, shown here, has fine texture and upright growth, as well as delicious lilac covered flowers. Nearly indestructible, even with neglect. Another variety, Grola, has been developed for indoor growing on a sunny window as well as greenhouse forcing. It has extra strong flavor and thick dark leaves and is less susceptible to becoming leggy. Garlic chives, which as the name suggests, taste more garlicky than oniony. Their leaves are flat rather than hollow, and they produce star shaped white flowers in midsummer. They're fantastic in stir fry and Asian inspired dishes. In fact, you sometimes hear them called Chinese chives. The flowers are white and star shaped. Chives grow in a compact mound and do well in urban gardens or on patios. They are perennials and are easy to start from seed. You can also buy a start at a local nursery. If you do start from seed, sow indoors 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost date and transplant outside when the soil warms. They are very slow to germinate. Seeds typically take 2 to 3 weeks. They prefer full sun, but will grow in partial shade pretty well. In fact, in extremely hot climates, a little afternoon shade can help prevent the leaves from becoming too tough. Space chives about 8 inches apart. Over time, they'll form dense clumps. Garlic chives, in particular, can spread if you let them go to seed, so keep that in mind when choosing a planting site. Chives like consistent moisture, especially in hot weather, but they don't like soggy soil. Water deeply when the top inch of the soil feels dry. Mulching around the base of the plant can help conserve moisture and keep those weeds at bay. If you're planting in containers, make sure your pot is at least 6 inches deep and has good drainage holes. This is my back porch kitchen herb garden. That blue tub has some of our perennial herbs. Chives play nicely with others. One of the joys of chives is that they're pretty trouble-free. They're resistant to most pests and diseases, though occasionally you might see some mildew. Chives are also natural companions in the garden. Their sulfur compounds help repel aphids, making them excellent neighbors for roses, tomatoes, and carrots. You can choose to cut the seed heads off so that they put more energy into leaf development. The flowers are tasty and add a pretty splash of color. Individual florets can be pulled apart and scattered over salads or used on top of canopies. The whole flower head can be used as dramatic garnishes for cheese plates or just appetizers. Harvest chives by snipping the leaves close to the base of the plant, taking care not to cut the entire clump at the same time. Regular harvesting encourages new growth, so don't be shy about using your chives often. The best time to pick is in the morning when the leaves are crisp and full of flavor. For preservation, chives freeze surprisingly well. Simply chop them, not chomp them, Chop them and freeze in ice cube trays with a little water or olive oil. The texture won't be quite the same as fresh, but the flavor remains good for cooking, or you can also dehydrate them on a low temperature, whatever your particular machine suggests. Chives are an interesting plant because they're hollow inside. That makes them light and pleasant to eat and easy to prepare. From a cooking perspective, chives offer a mild onion flavor that doesn't overwhelm a dish. While chives and baked potato are a classic combination, they are absolutely wonderful in egg dishes of all kinds. Scrambled omelets, frittatas, and quiches all benefit from a generous sprinkling of fresh chives. They add flavor without overwhelming eggs, which are kind of delicate, and the color contrast is very pretty. Chive butter is a simple luxury that elevates everything it touches. Simply mix finely chopped chives into softened butter with a pinch of salt, then use it on bread or over vegetables or dollop some on grilled fish. It keeps well in the refrigerator and can even be frozen in small portions. Here is a fun soup combination with beets, chives, and radish. I'll have more recipes on the website article. Watch my dill video next. Leave me a comment on how you use chives and have a fabulous sunny day.